My family and I are moving to Portugal in 85 days. This video series is documenting everything up to the point of moving. My name's Kyle Mao. I founded 3 companies and I live out in Eastern Europe right now in Poland. And if we had weather like this every day, I probably wouldn't leave Poland, to be honest. But we don't. This is the exception, not the norm. And I wanted to talk today about why we decided on Portugal. So we basically, good weather, I'm from California, was like the requirement, and we looked at a couple places. So today I'm going to talk about why not Florida, because I think a lot of people would say, and a lot of people have even said to me directly, like, why not just move to Florida? So in December of 2024, we went to Orlando. We went to Disney World, took our kid to Disney World, and then we went to Tampa. And I'd been to Tampa before. I know a lot of people there through business. I have a lot of connections there. And I really, really thought about it. And I think the thing that just came down to me was that, and so I lived in Ukraine before the war. So my appetite for risk has, at this point, probably been deplenished for life. I don't want to leave or to live in a situation again where I'm like, oh shit, there is stuff falling from the sky, literally in our case, like trying to kill us. I don't want to go through that again. And I think there was this element of Florida could have that every year forever. Like, I do not want every season to be looking at the weather and the hurricane coming and wondering, like, am I putting my family's life at serious risk by staying here? Because I already had to go through that once, and I don't think we want to go through that again. I understand that stuff happens in the world, and who knows what could happen in Portugal down the road. You never know. Like, you never know. But Florida, we do know. We do know that there's hurricanes every year, and that's probably always pretty much going to be a risk. So there was an element of, we actually did know that, so that's what it is. So that was a big reason why. And also just, the insurance, like, you can't get insurance on a home. And like, we've been now living abroad for 10 years. We're ready to buy a home. And I'm like, okay, we're going to plunk down $1 million and a half on a house in Florida, and we probably won't be able to insure it. And what is the chances over the next 40 years that there won't be a problem? And I don't know what those odds are, but again, it was not something I wanted to worry about every year. And then also just in the US, again, it's very political. It's very black or it's white. You're with us, you're against us. Like, people are very much just seem like they always want to go to war. I wouldn't be shocked if there is some sort of a small civil war at some point in the US in the next couple decades. And this is like a small one. It's very unlikely, but God, I every time I go to the States, it's like I turn on the TV and I see something about a school shooting, and I cannot imagine even just having that risk at all. Even though I know it's so tiny, like, you have a much better chance of getting in a car accident or any other number of things. I just was not something I wanted to kind of, just deal with on a not daily basis, but just even have in the back of my mind. So that's why not Florida.